Welcome to an in-depth analysis where we examine the structural blueprints of the world's most influential ideologies. We're going to strip away the surface-level labels of religion and view these systems as fundamental structural designs. When we place these world-shaping ideologies under the lens of scrutiny, we find they are not mere faiths, they are complex structural blueprints. Today, we're examining the core building blocks of two competing systems, the biblical plan and the Quranic path. First, the biblical blueprint. We call it the 10D bridge because its design is fundamentally focused on solving a massive dimensional problem. This system is designed to solve the separation between a 10-dimensional spirit and 4-dimensional humanity. Its core element is the Hypostatic Union, God becoming man to bridge the gap personally and spiritually. The purpose of this architecture is internal transformation. It doesn't rely on the sword of conquest. It uses the Spirit to change the heart from the inside out, establishing a spiritual kingdom defined by relational intimacy. Now, we examine the Quranic path. This framework operates as the path of submission. While it adopted certain biblical figures, the Quranic structure structurally altered them, specifically to remove the foundational 10D bridge concept. Its core purpose is literal Islam, submission to an external code. It substitutes internal transformation with external sovereignty. This framework functions as a political military code wrapped in a religious tone, creating a blueprint for earthly conquest and legal takeover. Let's contrast how these two structural blueprints spread and what their ultimate goals are for humanity. The biblical plan spread through martyrdom, the power of the Spirit, and a doctrine of loving your enemies. The Quranic path, particularly following its Medinan shift, spread through militaristic expansion and conquest. One seeks to save the individual from sin through internal transformation, the other seeks to submit nations to an external regime. We now turn our analytical lens back to the core structure of the Quranic framework itself. Under scrutiny, the Quran reveals itself as the spitting image of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, mixing moral good with the evil of force and duality. It leaves the soul on a scale of deeds, striving for a paradise that remains a mathematical uncertainty because the 10D bridge has been structurally rejected. True righteousness isn't found in a militaristic duality or a constantly tipping scale. It is found in the ultimate structural plan, the tree of life. This is the finished work of Jesus Christ. To be righteous in the eyes of the 10D creator, you must put on the robe of Christ. One path is a wide road of 4D effort that ultimately leads nowhere. The other is a 10D gift that brings you home. This is the structural reality of our world, and the choice is yours.